Es Paola Castro y soy la responsable de desarrollo de mercados asiáticos para Andalucía Trade. Os damos la bienvenida a la jornada Oportunidades para el sector aeronáutico en Corea del Sur y os avisamos de que esta jornada va a ser grabada. Como ya se avisó en la convocatoria, parte de la jornada será en español y parte de la jornada será en inglés, que será la parte de nuestros invitados coreanos. El sector de la industria aeronáutica y aeroespacial sigue ganando peso e importancia estratégica en todos los rincones del mundo, pero en la parte que nos toca, en nuestra zona geográfica de los países asiáticos en los que estamos. Virginia, ¿podrías apagar tu micro, por favor, que nos acoplamos? Perdón. Os comentaba que estamos percibiendo que en nuestra zona geográfica hay un interés creciente en mercados como India, Japón, Australia y, por supuesto, en el que nos ocupa hoy, que es Corea del Sur. Corea del Sur ha logrado un destacado posicionamiento en la industria aeroespacial y de defensa, y este mercado, este sector, está marcado por la presencia de compañías como Hyundai Heavy Industries, Hanwha Group, Korea Aerospace Industries and Daewoo Shipbuilding and Marine Engineering. Se espera que el mercado aeroespacial y de defensa en Corea del Sur registre una tasa anual compuesta de crecimiento por encima del 7% en el periodo entre 2022 y 2027. Por lo demás, se prevé que el gasto en defensa impulse el crecimiento de la industria y por este motivo el país está buscando avanzar en la carrera espacial y global y tiene planes de invertir más de 13.600 millones de dólares americanos en los próximos años. En la jornada de hoy, nuestros ponentes nos van a desvelar las claves para abordar el mercado y para hacerlo con éxito y con garantías. Participarán las responsables de nuestra antena en Corea del Sur, Minao, y también participarán de Korea Aerospace Industries Association, Kyung Kwan, Sun Kong Kim y Jung Wo Sho. Y además, por parte de Airbus, tenemos el orgullo y la suerte de contar con Lloyd Pochegon. A partir de aquí, the floor is yours, Mina. Thank you very much. Muchas gracias.
Bueno, buenas tardes. Yo me llamo Minao, la directora de la antena de Andalucía Trade. Bueno, muchísimas gracias por vuestro tiempo, antes que nada. And thank you very much for KAIA and Airbus to participate in this valuable seminar. I'm so sorry that I will speak in Spanish, so that maybe you might be a bit bored, but wait for us like 10 minutes or 15 minutes. So I will make a brief introduction about general Korean market, and then our experts from the industry will give you guys more details about the market. I will share my presentation. So. I think you guys can see now presentation.
Yes.
Bueno, en realidad el mercado coreano es un mercado, digamos, emergente en el sector de aeronáutico, puesto que como está empezando a desarrollar su tecnología y está intentando exportar sus componentes fuertemente con una estrategia bastante elaborada. También como el gobierno coreano también está haciendo bastante esfuerzo creando un programa de incentivo y también ofreciendo digamos, como subvenciones a las empresas del sector. Entonces, eso abre como la puerta hacia el mercado internacional, pero como es el mercado emergente, digamos, Corea se requiere mucha colaboración entre otros países extranjeros para implementar nueva tecnología en el mercado coreano para que tenga más músculo el sector mismo. Corea del Sur, pues
disculpa, Mina, se escucha entrecortado tu micrófono, nos dicen los asistentes, perdona, ¿eh? No se escucha de manera continua.
Ahora tampoco me escucha decir. ¿Ahora sí?
¿Con interferencias?
Ahora
Habla.
sí.
Ahora un poco mejor, sí.
Sí. Bueno, sigo. Entonces, como en caso de Corea del Sur, a partir de 1960, como con el aumento de estatus económica del país, está creciendo la industria aeronáutica desde aquel entonces. Entonces, como ha llegado a día de hoy con una situación de que como las empresas coreanas están impulsando mucho para desarrollar el sector y también son bastante proactivos, digamos, para colaborar con las empresas extranjeras de primer mundo, digamos. Y en caso de Corea, las empresas importantes del sector podríamos mencionar que KI y CAL y luego Hanwha Aerospace, pero además de eso también tenemos Hyundai, también como Doosan y también tenemos LIG, bueno, entre tantos. Entonces están enfocando mucho en la fabricación de aviones, helicópteros y motores y otros componentes de aeroespaciales. Pero tal como he comentado anteriormente, su base está aún débil, entonces siempre está buscando nueva tecnología y luego como nuevos colaboradores para que tenga más músculo en el sector. La industria aeronáutica ha experimentado un crecimiento constante con un aumento de 7,3% en la producción de aviones a criterio de 2019 y esto ya aporta a 0,4% de PIB de Corea del Sur a criterio de 2021. A criterio de ese año contamos con 83.000 personas empleadas del sector y probemos que este número se va aumentando aún más. Vamos a ver un poco de tamaño del mercado. El mercado de aviación de Corea del Sur se estima alcanzar 4.32 mil millones de dólares para 2032. Y eso, como esta tasa de crecimiento anual, creo que sería como 3,51% durante el periodo de pronóstico. Y segmento de mercado, pues tal como otros mercados, pues aviación comercial, general, también militar. También para Corea del Sur, como el sector defensa es bastante importante, no solo por el Corea del Sur, sino también para como exportar sus componentes y su tecnología hacia afuera. Entonces, cada año, cada vez, estamos dando más importancia en el sector de defensa. ¿Qué oportunidades tenemos? Pues tenemos bastantes oportunidades porque con el cambio de vida, como la gente está viajando mucho, entonces está creciendo también el sector de viaje, entonces está apareciendo varias aerolíneas, entonces ahí como hay mayor demanda de vuelos y adquisición de nuevas aeronaves. Y también por la defensa también. Y áreas de crecimiento, pues tenemos que destacar más que todo desarrollo de tecnologías emergentes y también mantenimientos y también expansión del mercado de exportación. Esto nos trae muchas oportunidades en realidad porque, claro, es que todo el mundo sabe que, bueno, España está bien posicionado en el sector de aeronáutico, entonces ahora es el momento que pues impulsamos mucho de parte de Junta de Andalucía que tengamos más visibilidad en el mercado coreano. Hay obviamente restricciones y regulaciones, más que todo seguridad de vuelo y luego también hay regulación respecto a la exportación y también como otros países hay regulaciones y restricciones de parte de medioambiental y ruidos como emisión de gas. Pero aún así, el gobierno coreano políticamente pues están como haciendo bastante fuerza para fortalecer como el sector de defensa, adquiriendo aviones y sistemas de armamentos. También está dando bastante incentivos gubernamentales para el sector Y bueno, está intentando colaborar con varios países para su internalización. Tenemos varias empresas que están en el sector y claro, también tenemos acuerdos bilaterales, acuerdos de cooperación de tecnología, como por ejemplo, también tenemos bastante participación en programas aeroespaciales globales, como asociación con fabricantes internacionales, como por ejemplo uno de los mayor actores que se llama KAI también y Hanwha Aerospace están como activamente colaborando con varios programas internacionales. Así que, bueno, vemos que el mercado está moviendo bastante activo. Bueno, esta presentación ya tiene Virginia, pero creo que para escuchar más con punto de vista, ver más punto de vista de expertos de industria como Kaya y Airbus, voy a resumir un poco de presentación. Así que si necesitáis esta presentación, podéis pedírselo a Virginia para contar más detalles de la sesión. Bueno, incentivos gubernamentales están invirtiendo bastante capital para el desarrollo de tecnología y está como el gobierno ha destinado fondos significativos al programa de desarrollo de aviones de combate. CAI también como está invirtiendo bastante dinero para su desarrollo. Y también hay políticas de estímulo y desarrollo de infraestructura también es algo de clave. Iniciativa privada también es casi va con la misma dirección de gubernamental. Está invirtiendo bastante para la sección de tecnología y desarrollo de capacidad y colaboración estratégicas. Entonces, en Corea del Sur, desde mi punto de vista, no es un mercado que puede exportar componentes directamente, sino es como las empresas coreanas, el gobierno coreano prefiere la colaboración estrecha entre países. Entonces, creo que con esta estrategia tenemos que acercarnos al mercado y así podríamos tener un éxito. Obviamente, pues Corea del Sur, como tiene tanto interés en la nueva tecnología, podemos contar con esta oportunidad si uno de vosotros tenéis una tecnología bastante innovador para adoptar a algún producto coreano, también podría ser una oportunidad tremenda. Y también, como por ejemplo, como impresión 3D y también uso de fibra de carbono y grafeno, etcétera, creo que ahí está oportunidad de negocio. También está desarrollando bastante sistema avanzado de aviones, sobre todo para como mejorar la seguridad. Y también Corea del Sur siempre tiene como interés en sistemas automatizados en proceso de fabricación. Eso creo que para todo el sector, Corea del Sur está como teniendo bastante interés y para la moderación del sector. Hay incentivos para empresas extranjeras de parte del gobierno, más que todo por parte de impuestos y subvenciones y para como aumentar, como para fortalecer colaboración público y privada también. Y hay también varias instituciones que están investigando el sector para buscar siempre nuevas oportunidades. Hay varios ejemplos, como he mencionado tantas veces, CAI también está desarrollando la parte de fabricación de aviones y también otras empresas también están desarrollando mucho la parte de satélites especiales como Hanwha y también industria de drones, aún un proceso muy inicial del sector, pero Corea del Sur está dando mucha importancia de este sector como, por ejemplo, Hay desafíos también porque, claro, es que Corea del Sur también fabrica sus componentes y tiene bastante intención de exportar sus productos fabricados de parte de Corea. Pero aún así, creo que siempre está abierto para colaborar, para adoptar nueva tecnología. Entonces, siempre tenemos que tener una visión más amplia para acercarse al mercado. También dentro del sector hay varias como instituciones para formar a futuras generaciones, como CAO o Centros de Formación de Pilotos, etcétera. Y como estrategia, como destacado durante esta sesión, siempre como las empresas españolas y andaluzas tienen que investigar el mercado bien adecuadamente. Y también tenemos que ver qué componente está produciendo Corea y qué tipo de tecnología podría adoptar o aportar al desarrollo del sector en el mercado coreano. Y sí, siempre también tiene que pensar que Corea del Sur es un mercado que tiene que tocar puerta varias veces. No solo intentar una vez y luego se termina porque no salió el negocio, sino es que tenemos que tocar la puerta muchas veces y especialmente este sector que se requiere una relación de largo plazo. Entonces siempre tenemos que tener en cuenta de este punto. Como en otros países, pues en Corea del Sur tenemos Boeing, Airbus y también como GE y Safran y Rolls-Royce que están tomando mayor importancia dentro del sector, siendo unas empresas extranjeras. Conclusión. Desde mi punto de vista como directora de Andalucía de Trade, pues hay oportunidades, pero no es fácil. La verdad es que no es fácil y tenemos que averiguar teniendo una conversación estrecha con las empresas coreanas y para detectar qué necesidad tiene cada empresa y cómo podríamos colaborar con nueva tecnología para aportar al mercado coreano. Entonces, no es simplemente tenemos este producto y pues te doy este producto, sino tenemos que siempre buscar la oportunidad teniendo una relación estrecha. Bueno, es mi visión general y bueno, creo que a partir de ahora nuestro experto del sector va a dar más explicación sobre el sector. Muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias, Mina. Siempre es un placer escucharte y no deja de sorprenderme tu dominio del español, incluso en sectores muy técnicos. Y a partir de aquí, entonces, como nos decía Mina, pasamos con la parte de los expertos del sector. We really want to thank Korea Aerospace Industries Association for accepting the invitation to participate in this webinar because we consider you a key collaborator, a key partner in South Korea to approach this industry. The participants are going to be, sorry for my misspelling, Sun Kong Kim, Head Industries Corporation, Kyung Han, Manager of Industrial Corporation Office, and Jung Wo Sho, Manager of the Industrial Corporation Division. Thank you very much for attending the meeting. The floor is yours.
Good morning. This is Kyung Hwang of Korea Aerospace Industries Association. We're very glad to get invited to this seminar and to have a chance to introduce about the whole scope of Korea Aerospace industry and our organization, Korea Aerospace Industries Association. On behalf of the KAIA, we hope we'll have a extensive cooperation from now and future.
Yeah, Mr. You can share your presentation if you would.
Right. Okay. Okay. Can you see?
Yes.
It's okay.
Okay, let me start the introduction of KAIA and the aerospace market in South Korea. Okay, we are our name is Korea Aerospace Industries Association, en español la Asociación de Industria Aeroespacial de Corea. We are the largest collective industry group in South Korea. Let's start brief information. We established in 1992. Currently, we have 40 plus staffs and members and 133 companies. We are, as a collective company group, KAI, Korea Aerospace Industries, is our presidential company. And we have the Lockheed Martin, Airbus, the DAS systems. We have such the international companies as a membership. So, with the leadership of KAI and also the Hanwha and Hyundai and other LIG, one leading companies are our key members. Our activities are can be categorized into 4 sections. Let me explain from the next page. First, as we are a government support organization, we help and we deeply involve and help to make industrial policy development in aerospace area. Also, we are running government commission programs like drones or the light combat helicopter, light civil helicopters and light attack helicopters. Not only in South Korea, but also we go out to international forums, seminars, and even exhibitions like the Farnboroughs and Paris in Europe or the Avalon in Australia to organize the Korea Pavilion and make international cooperation. Fourth, we are the official statistics and facts and figure organization in aerospace industries in South Korea. Also, we provide the education service to develop our membership companies' employees' availability for acquiring a certification such as AS9100. And we open the annual UAV competition supported by MOTI. MOTI is the Ministry of Trade, Industry, and Energy. Seventh, this is one of the big action. We are the key organization of the key organizer of Seoul ADEX, the Seoul International Aerospace Defense Exhibition, the global top 10 aerospace defense exhibition. And we do biennially. We open biennially, and next Seoul ADEX will be 2025. It will be in October. And next one, 8, we do a promotion aerospace industries infrastructure project, especially in regional area, not like Andalusia or in South Korea. I will explain later. We do a lot of support to develop a regional aerospace industry for a specialized one. Okay, let's show you an overview of Korea aerospace industry. Okay, our history from the history support history of cooperation with España and Korea. First of all, on the top left, CN235, the aircraft from the CASA friendly Airbus, and on the right side, you see the recently acquired KC-330 air tanker from the Airbus. Also, we work with the Airbus to shoot and launch and deploy the satellite projects. And now you see on the second row, right, we call the light attack helicopter. We are deeply working with the Airbus to develop. On the civil and cargo side, we also buy a lot of aircraft from the Airbus, like A380 operated by Korean Air or Asiana Airlines. And we do also provide and product the Airbus aircraft parts, like A330 wing body part, like bottom below. This is overview statistics in Korea aerospace industry. We, as I said on the introduction of KAI activities, we biennially survey and research statistics of Korea aerospace industry. Total production, you see, for now in 2024, our current data is 2022. You see about $7 billion as a production and about $2.7 billion for the exportation. About total production, 1/3 of total production are going to export. As you see from the decrease from 2019 to 2021 due to COVID-19, but we will recover very quickly. This is the location map of Korea aerospace industries. As I said before in introduction, we do support a lot of aerospace industry in regional area. See the legend on the top right side. The red one is the Defense Industry Innovations Cluster by DAPA, and the blue one is a Space Triangle Cluster by Ministry of Science and ICT. As you know, the aerospace industry are deeply involved in the defense industry. So yeah, we added the Defense Industry Innovation Cluster as these regional support things. The Daejeon is only area for two key cluster by Korea government. This is the airport location map. We have currently 16 airports. Half is for international airport, another half is for domestic only airports. And we have planned 6+ airport on the planning and construction. 2 of them, the Daewoo and Busan, they are going to relocation. They're going to relocate their position to expand international and cargo flights. As you see, most of Korea airports are operated by Republic of Korea Airports and Korea Airport Corporation, both. Because we have the security issues with North Korea, we have a lot of the airports with the airbase. In the production part, we do about quarters of our productions comes from the commercial aircraft parts. It means we do not produce the whole aircraft, but we export and supply the aircraft wing body parts or fuselage, landing gears, and so on. Yeah. The next one, the KUH related programs. Currently, the KUH is now selling faster and faster, and not only in domestic but also the overseas. The KF-21 program is a currently hot issue, so yeah, you understand. And next one is the engine part. Engine part, we cannot produce our engine systems, but we provide the nacelles or the engine blades to join the engine programs. The companies by sectors, and about 400 companies in aerospace business. So this statistics includes a lot of drone aircrafts. From last year survey, we include drone as an aerospace industry. So you can see below, you can just refer the 5 partial variable because the others includes parts, software, drones. Yeah, currently on the process rebuilding our survey method. We couldn't separate all category of aircraft. So we will have the comprehensive statistics from the next research. The major programs of South Korea. From the fixed wing, we start with the KT-1 basic trainer. As you know, Korea is famous of T-50 and FA-50, the Montreal fighters. Now the KF-21 4.5, the generation fighters, will be produced, a mass production from 2 or 3 years later. The KC-100 light aircraft. These 4 aircrafts are currently a fixed wing program. The rotary wings are highly focused into the KUH and RAH program. The aerostructures, as you see, as 20% of the aerospace productions from the airframe and aerostructure, and you see those are the production parts by the South Korea aerospace companies. Yeah, the UAVs and eVTOL is currently a global aerospace hot issues. Not only this eVTOL, the UAM parts by the Hanwha and Hyundai, and currently Korea developing their technology demonstrator for government R&D programs. In military, Korean Airs are leading the KUS-FS UAV. It is the reconnaissance aircraft like a Reapers or the Global Hawk. And space program. Currently, we did a lot of satellite launch, but we used foreign launch vehicles. And from the 2009, South Korea started to launch own our space vehicle called the KSLV from Naro and countries in Nuri. Our future shows the space pathfinder or exploration program. You see the you see the bottom left side. The pathfinder lunar orbiter in here and the lunar land rover in here from the 2030s. We also joined the Artemis program. We also joined the International Space Cooperation Program like Artemis. All right, muchas gracias. That's all. This is our end of the introduction.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for this overview of the Korean industry and for showing us the strengths and the needs that your companies have in order to make our companies to consider the potential opportunities of partnering with companies in South Korea. And congratulations for all these ambitious projects. So now is we've got Loïc Porcheron, Airbus Chief Representative Korea and Managing Director from Airbus Helicopters Korea. Thank you very much, Loïc. Merci beaucoup. The floor is yours.
You're welcome. I apologize, I don't speak Spanish. I'm far from being fluent enough to use this language, so I will speak in English. Mina, am I the one supposed to project? You're on mute, Mina.
Okay, you want to share your presentation?
Great.
Okay.
Up to you.
So
Maybe it's, if you can do it, it's better because I'm not very familiar with Google Team. Anyway, so I'm very happy to introduce maybe briefly Airbus because, as you know, we are a European company. We have 4 home countries, and Spain is one of them, together with France, Germany, and UK. So I'm sure most of you are already quite familiar. So we go quickly on the first slides, and I will focus a bit more on what we do in Korea, the way we have managed the opportunities on the Korean market. So in Korea, before Mina presents the presentation, so we are indeed a member of KAIA. We are also a member of the Spanish Chamber of Commerce and Industry in Korea. We belong as well to the European Chamber of Commerce, German Chamber of Commerce, British and French. So we do interact with a lot of different people. And we are present here in Korea through our 3 divisions. The divisions are commercial aircraft, defense and space, and helicopters. Latest figures for you, maybe to remind you. So first of all, our vision, we want to pioneer sustainable aerospace in a safe and united world. This is our ultimate goal. If you want to continue, Mina, next one. We have some important focus recently on sustainability and clean aerospace. We believe it's very important for the future of our industry itself. Next one. We have both a civil and military activity. Therefore, part of what we do is directly linked to the sovereignty of our customers. So we do contribute to protect our customers' sovereignty and their core values. Next one. We have a strong satellite and space activity as well, on top of helicopters, military aircraft, and commercial aircraft. Next one. Next one. So I'm going a bit more quickly through the slides so that we can focus on Korea. So here you have the latest figures from 2023. The commercial aircraft division is by far the largest one, with 90,000 people. Revenues last year close to 50 billion, and we have 8,500 aircraft in backlog. So that's quite important. Next one, Mina, please. Helicopters, it is the smallest of all 3 divisions, around 22,000 people, 7 billion revenues, and a backlog of 410 helicopters. And finally, Mina, the next one is the defense and space activity. 35,000 people, 11 billion. Here, the order book, we don't count it in number of aircraft, because really what they offer to the market is completely different. So basically, the order book is 42 billion. So quite a large company, very good performance lately, especially after the COVID crisis. We're clearly on the road to recovery, not just us, but our global supply chain as well. Next one, Mina. Okay, so now we arrive in Korea. Welcome to Korea. We can focus a bit more on the purpose of this meeting. Important year for us, because we do celebrate this year 50 years of presence with the Republic of Korea. Republic of Korea is the official name of South Korea. Very important country for us, Airbus, because Korea is our first export customer outside Europe, with an order for A300, so commercial aircraft, 50 years ago by Korean Air. So quite important. We have quite a good track record of orders, mainly commercial aircraft, but also military aircraft and helicopters. and we believe that we contribute indirectly to and directly to around 6,000 highly skilled jobs thanks to our activity in the country. Important, and I will come back to it, we purchase around $700 million per year from the Korean industry, mostly, if not exclusively for the time being, for the commercial aircraft activity. Here in Korea, so we are present through two legal entities. One is called Airbus Korea. The other one is called Airbus Helicopters Korea. Defense and Space is hosted into Airbus Korea. I'm the chief representative for Airbus. I'm also the managing director for both companies. And we have offices, so the headquarters is in Seoul. We have also teams in Incheon. To be clear, they are working with Korean Air and Asiana mostly. Gimpo, the same. Cheongju, Sachon. So Sachon, it's KAI, and Busan is Korean Air. Next one, Mina, please. I hope you can go through this slide. It's a bit small, so it might be a little bit difficult for you, but it's a snapshot of our presence in Korea. And in fact, it is a mix of sales and a mix of procurement and a mix of research and development. So 74 on the bottom left is our first contract with Korean Air. Helicopters followed very quickly with the Republic of Korea Navy. Then we had quite quickly as well Korean Air Aerospace commercial division becoming a supplier of parts. Then it became KAI in 1998. In the meantime, Asiana also became a customer of commercial aircraft. We went into space as early as 2005. Then we had some cooperation around helicopters with KAI. 2006 was the Korea Utility Helicopter Program launch, followed by, in 2015, the light civil helicopter and the light armed helicopter. 2015, very important year, is the year of the contract for the A330 MRTT, air-to-air refueling, with very strong involvement of Airbus Spain, of course. And then we continue our successes, one of them being MOUs for cooperation with a subsidiary of KAI for maintenance, repair, and overhaul. And the serial production phase starting last year for the DLH. So there is one important information which is missing, which is a recent success with Korean Air. We have sold 33 A350. This is great news. The first time we are selling this model to Korean Air, so we are very happy with this success. Next one, Nina. So what do we procure in Korea? Most of what we procure actually is in the southeast of the country, which is perfectly in line with the presentation of KAIA. We have two main suppliers who are Korean Air. So Korean Air, they are based in Busan, Kimhae Airport, next to Busan actually, and KAI in Sachon, and also in Gyeongnam province. These are our two direct main suppliers, with KAI actually coming first. But we have also, we call it Airbus related activity, which is linked to engines, in particular with Hanwha Aerospace, who is the engine specialist in Korea. But very important to note is all these other companies, Samu, Kenko, SNK, and I will not name them all, who are mostly tier 2 suppliers. What I mean is that by working with Korean Air and KAI, we do actually indirectly support a lot of SMEs, which are mostly located in in Gyeongnam province. It's a growing business. We have delivered a number of, we have secured a number of work packages again last year, so it's still a growing business. I would say that the strong point of Korean suppliers is, in short, on quality and on time deliveries. This is really there are strong points, which is very important at a time when we have difficulties with our global supply chain and required ramp up to meet with the orders we are receiving, in particular in commercial aircraft. So maybe to just one word to make it clear, what we procure is for our commercial aircraft division, not for defense and space and helicopters. We have a different business model, and I will come back to it in the next slides. Mina, please. So Airbus commercial, actually we have all our range from the A220 to the A320 family, A330, A350. So initially, Asiana is already operating the A350. We sold, as I mentioned, the A350 to Korean Air as well, and A390. We have a fleet which is around 150 aircraft. We have an order book which is 70 plus 33. So now we are above 100 as well. We're still trailing a little bit behind Boeing, but I believe we are in a catch-up mode. So again, Korea was our first export customer. This will never disappear, and Korea is very ambitious with growing airlines, with a willingness to become a hub in Northeast Asia. There is a big topic for us to follow and monitor, which is the proposed merger between Korean Air and Asiana, which seems to be on track with just the formal approval of the Department of Justice in the US missing. So it will be a game changer for sure. We are currently stronger in Asiana than Korean Air. We want to benefit of the merger to reinforce our presence, obviously. So on the right, you have some of the airlines and low-cost airlines which are operating our range. Next one, Mina. So helicopters, it's quite a different approach. There are three main segments, being civil, parapublic, and military market. The civil market is quite limited to a number of few civil operators and helicopters operated by conglomerates, also known as chaebol. Maybe for you it's more familiar, but actually we do say conglomerate to avoid any kind of image linked to its conglomerate. Parapublic market, quite important. So we have helicopters with the Korean Coast Guards, with National Rescue 119, with a number of provinces. They have helicopters in particular for firefighting, which is a real problem in winter in Korea, not in summer like Europe. And they do also medevac. They do transport, VIP transport. And then the military market. So this is really where the biggest numbers of helicopters are. In total, we're talking of around 800 helicopters in Korea, 600 of them, just to have very simple figures, being operated by the military. Our challenge has been to determine whether we stood a chance to replace the US fleet of helicopter. And in fact, what we decided was to work with a local partner and follow and support the willingness of the government, which is to develop the local helicopter industry. And therefore, we've been partnering with KI through two successful programs. So Korea Utility Helicopter, which is in cruise mode for the serial production, and the light armed helicopter, which is now starting the serial phase. We supported KI during the development phase. We support KI, sorry, during the serial phase. We provide some kits, in particular the drive systems and the autopilot. So this is the model we have for our bus helicopter. And last but not least, of course, because this is where really the Spanish part is the most important, is defense and space. So defense and space, we have around 20. It's the next slide. Sorry, Amina. No, next one. No, you're going back. Yes, perfect. So one more. So first of all, here you have a picture of the MRTT, so the air-to-air refueling aircraft based on the A330. So this is really directly linked to Spain. It might be actually the most visible asset of the European defense industry in Korea. It's really a workhorse and proud of the ROC Air Force. But we do also have a fleet of CN-235 in Korea, around 20 of them, which are operated by the Coast Guards and again by the Air Force. We know that Korea has the ambition to develop other aircraft, can be transport aircraft, can be maritime patrol, can be a number of different mission profiles, and we are willing to participate in these programs and support Korea and the Korean industry in particular. I think that's the end of my presentation. I hope I was clear and you got used to my French accent along the way. If you have any questions, I'm happy to answer, and I have the support from my colleague Miguel Mateos, who is a Spaniard, so he can use the other channel to answer directly in Spanish if required.
Thank you very much, Loic, and congratulations for your 15th anniversary in South Korea. And for me, it has been amazing to see the evolution in these 50 years in the country, how you have been evolving and facing new challenges, and it is amazing. Thank you very much. Definitely, you've got a strong position. And you can be a great partner to show our companies how to do it, which are the keys to have to take into account, and any tips you can share with us are really welcome. I don't know if any of the companies attending the meeting has any issue, any question for Kaya or for Loic. I think you can make the questions through the chat, or Virginia can open your microphones if you want to make it in person. If not, in the meantime, Loic, for your experience in the country, which are the 3 musts that our companies need to consider anytime they want to face a project in Korea?
I think the knowledge of the market is very important, but it's true everywhere. I think what is specific is really to understand not just the culture, but the business culture, which is very specific. And again, I think our vision of Korean as foreigner and as Europeans has to change in order to keep pace with the rapid development of the Korean aerospace and defense industry. I've been living in this country for almost 5 years. I'm still amazed to see how quickly Korea is developing, how ambitious this country is. This is a country which has vision. This is a country which is really analyzing the gaps in technology they still have in order to catch up with the best players in any field of activity. Defense is clearly seen as an engine, a growth engine of the economy, and Korea is a very ambitious country in terms of defense export, with a clear target, which is to become the 4th largest defense exporter by 2027. It means we have one more player coming on the defense export market, and soon to be, I believe, a heavyweight and a successful competitor. But it does also open a number of opportunities for us. Nobody can do everything. It does not exist. Korea has also a number of limitations in terms of financing, human resources. And therefore, I do believe that there is a room to explore cooperations with Korea. There is a lot of good engineers. There is a lot of technology. There is also a lot of constraints. It's not an easy market. I think it is important not to be on our own, but to be indeed present. My limited Spanish made me understand that there was a recommendation from you, Mina, to have a local presence. I think it's a must, because it's very difficult to follow from a distance when the language is different and the time zone is different. So to have Korean team members is a must to become a bit more local.
Thank you very much.
I think there's a question from Rafael Millán. Your microphone is open, Rafael. Go ahead, please. Rafael.
No. Sí, me equivocaba en la línea. Sí, Edu, que ya hemos hablado del escrito, fenomenal, que me equivocaba en la línea.
Rafael, can you try now? No.
I think he must have some trouble with the microphone, because he's not now in
now
the...
Can you hear me?
Now, perfect. Yes.
Okay. I have a question related to the relation between Spain and Korea about the commercial agreement between both countries.
Bueno, respondo yo. Según lo que sé, bueno, tenemos como tratado libre comercial entre Corea del Sur y España, pero sobre todo en el sector aeronáutico no estoy muy segura, entonces tendría que averiguar un poquito más, pero creo que un acuerdo específico aún no he detectado, pero si deseas yo podría averiguar un poquito más, pero bueno, es bastante protegido todos los datos de ese sector de defensa y todo eso. No es muy fácil de nuestra parte averiguarlo, pero como mínimo tenemos tratado libre comercial, eso sí seguro.
Perfecto. Gracias.
Any other question?
They are quite shy today. They are shy.
Okay. Anyway, I think that the goal of this webinar is done, because what we needed to know was what were the opportunities and what were the challenges and how to do business in South Korea. So I think we've got the highlights of how to do it, and from this moment onwards, the idea is to consider this webinar as the first step to continue working on the information on the partners in South Korea by means of Mina, which is our head director there. And anytime our companies that are attending the meeting has any question related to the aerospace industry in South Korea, we will work together as we have done with other countries, as Australia, as Japan, and as India. By now that we are in a good position due to some contracts of the government of Spain with these countries. So we consider that not only in the private, but on the public sector, we can work together and to be updated of any news in this matter. Thank you very much for the experts that have make us see the light in this sector in South Korea, and we hope to be in touch in short and to work together in the medium and long term. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
very
you,
much.
Paula and Mina. Thank you to all of you. Good luck for your adventures in Korea.
We will work hard. Thank you very much to the Korean Association too. Thank you. It has been a pleasure.
Thank you.